And I want to round it out today talking a little bit about Tyrese, y'all. Well, Tyrese has been making his rounds. Oh my goodness. Singer Tyrese has been out there lately, y'all. We all know that on August the 11th, Tyrese performed the national anthem at the Los Angeles Rams versus Cowboys game, and the performance resulted in a few bad notes. He even admitted to it when he went on the Breakfast Club for the interview. And many critics believe that was because just Tyrese was not himself, right? Instead of him just being Tyrese and singing the song, he was trying to theme the performance. It looked like more of an old school Marvin Gaye inspired look, which we now know based off of his interview, that it was actually for his Wildflower music video that was dedicated to his late mother. He also said that Wildflower is available everywhere, including on his YouTube page. I had a chance to check it out. It's actually a remake song, and I really do like the song. There's more information to come as it pertains to this. But right now, I want to focus on the fact that Tyrese went on the Breakfast Club promoting his brand new project. But the interview didn't focus on your project, Tyrese. It didn't. You know what else? I'm glad it was Tyrese on the Breakfast Club instead of that white man trying to tell the culture how to behave before he tells his own kind how to change those oppressive systems that are in place. But moving right along. So much is surrounding Tyrese, as I said before. And that interview that he did on the Breakfast Club recently resulted in him crying. Now, I don't think the tears were bad. What I think was bad was whoever was over at the Breakfast Club that do the thumbnails for YouTube, instead of them posting just a regular picture of Tyrese at the Dern station, they specifically put up the one of Tyrese crying. Y'all are not right. That's messier than anything I'm about to say, baby. That's messier than anything I'm about to say. I also thought at one point Tyrese was going in the direction of kind of like that secular music, right? Or even gospel, right? The way him and his ex Samantha used to hang out with all the God-fearing fellow folks, the God-fearing fellow shippers. I thought that he would be best friends with like Pastor Keon by now. Maybe he is actually best friends with Pastor Keon, but they don't say that out loud. But in terms of what I thought his life was looking like at one point in time, that is the direction. I'm talking about speaking at Women Evolve events. That's the direction I really thought Tyrese was going. Okay. But after watching the interview that Tyrese did with the Breakfast Club, I needed a nap, y'all. So I took one. Now I'm up and I'm ready to finish off the show. But I came back. I'm back. Because Tyrese spoke about his ex-wife again, even though he is in a relationship with someone else that he's been in a relationship with, it sounds like, for 4 years. Even if it was on and off, he wasn't with Samantha, which is his ex-wife, right? But he continues to talk about her. What I thought was the most interesting thing, I don't even know if interesting is the right phrasing for it, really, y'all. Tyrese seems like he's just working to pay whatever the bills that he has to in terms of child support. And I get it, Tyrese, you're still mad or feel a type of way about your ex-wife filing for divorce and taking you for $20,000 a month because y'all have a child together. So you are paying that child support. And I get it. You feel some kind of way. And it's been 4 years and we still hearing about it. So I hope this album that you're doing, what you're doing, even though it is honoring your mom, I do hope that it's also some form of therapy for you to get anything out that you have been holding on to for these past 4 years. Because I want you to get it out. If you write a book, you do write books, right? If y'all don't know, Tyrese has books. He's written a collab book as well with Rev Run, which is another reason I really thought that he was going to, in the direction of more of like the gospel, the gospel side of things. And I'm not saying that he can't still go in that direction. I'm just saying that at one point in time, that's what it looked like his life was like. But after you and Samantha, y'all called it quits. She filed for divorce. I think you saw her as somebody who was just looking for money, and so you couldn't see her the same anymore. I'm also, Samantha, you also tried to get back with him, girl, after you filed for divorce and wanted $20,000 a month. Did you? Is that true? You did? You did. I know you did, because you said that in an interview yourself. I also found it interesting that DJ Envy had to leave at the beginning of the interview to go and do something with his the car show. In my opinion, alleged. The car show is a cover up for something else. Probably that housing stuff that you ripped everybody off. I'm sorry, you didn't do that. You're not a scammer. It's the guy that you brought into the audience of everybody who's really a scammer. but you ain't taking no accountability for the fact that you brought a scammer in front of your humongous audience of Black and brown people, and you still refuse to take any accountability for the fact that you had a hand in that. Even if it wasn't directly, you had a hand in that. Tyrese, I hope you never want to be TJ Envy's friend again. Envy is low-key, high-key, a scammer. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Forgive me, I misspoke. He's so scammer adjacent that he looks like a scammer. So good thing that you did have to leave the interview. I invite you to do that for other interviews as well, because you don't even know half of the legends that come on to your show. I wanted to give you a little bit more information about how you can check Tyrese out. These are some free Hoopla resources about his work, including his 2011 album, Open Invitation, his movie, The Collective, and then also I told you that he did a book with Rev Run. It's called Manology, and it was released back in 2017, as well as Tyrese's own book. It's called How to Get Out of Your Own Way.